Hey, you guys, it's Wednesday, and I thought I would share with you my Why Wednesday, why I joined Younique. Younique has a charity that deals with sexual abuse victims, particularly children. But I am here to tell you that I am a sexual assault survivor. I served in the military in 2000 and 2001 during the 9/11 tragedy. And right before the 9/11 tragedy, I suffered a sexual assault of perpetrated by a dorm member. He lived two doors down from me, and he took advantage of a situation where I was the most vulnerable. I reported it to the police immediately. I sat at the police station for 14 hours, isolated, humiliated. I had barely any clothes on. I was incredibly ashamed of how I was. I was polygraphed three times to prove my story. I was told that no one would believe me, to drop the charges, that if I didn't, I would have heck to pay. I I was eventually discharged from the military because of my post-traumatic stress that I suffered during the attack. Also in the military, I tried to kill myself. I took a bottle of prescription medicines and tried to end it. The isolation, the humiliation, the being ashamed, the constant harassment by my commanders and by the actual individual was too much for me to handle. I had my door stoned. I had people calling me all types of bad names. And what disturbed me even more was I was encouraged to shut up, not to say anything. And the guy had a history of this. He had actually done it while he was in training for his career field. I looked up some statistics about veterans with military sexual assault or sexual trauma, and it's estimated that 1 in 4 women and 1 in 100 men report that some kind of military sexual trauma. That could be anything from sexual assault to rape to sexual harassment. A lot of the people in the civilian world do not have to live, work, or rely on the people that perpetrated them. In the military, many times we do. We have to work with our commanders and live like I did next to mine. This guy actually got to stay in 6 months longer in the military than I did. He was honorably discharged. He didn't serve a day in jail, even though he had sexually assaulted over 5 of us. And he was convicted of it, but he was still honorably discharged. I had been honorably discharged November of 2001, and I received a disability almost a year later because of my post-traumatic stress. Last year alone, there was 1,027,810 outpatient visits to VAs across America for military sexual trauma, and 20,300 sexually assaulted, and 160,500 were faced with severe and persistent sexual harassment. The thing about the sexual harassment is a lot of times it happens with higher ups or people and it happens to those who are vulnerable. You are taught in the military to shut up and deal with it. A lot of times that's not possible. It's not. The statistic that really bothered me was the Pentagon estimates that 85% of sexual assault crimes go unreported. These people think they feel ashamed, humiliated, isolated, alone. but I have found a company that I absolutely love. I have a sisterhood with this family that I have never had before. This company makes me feel beautiful inside and out. Outside, for the obvious reasons, we sell makeup and skincare. But in the inside, we have an amazing sisterhood. A sisterhood that will support you in all your efforts to understand that you are you, and they'll help you be the best you can be. For the longest time, I kept my sexual assault to myself, but no more. I have an amazing sisterhood that will do anything to help me personally or professionally. This is an amazing sisterhood, and I would recommend Younique for anybody. Um, the the thing about Younique is they care for everybody, no matter where you come from, no matter what you've been through. They care for you. They want you to be happy. And Younique has created that for me. I have sisters all over the country that I haven't had before. And I'm thankful. I really enjoy the sisterhood. And I hope you guys see that I'm incredibly vulnerable for everything right now. I was incredibly nervous to make this video simply because this is my personal, this is me. This is me unedited. But if you guys have any comments or concerns or whatever, please let me know. And or if you want to tell me your own story, I would love to hear them. But 16 years later, I'm a strong person. I'm a strong person because I kept a strong head about me, an open mind, and I found a very unique sisterhood. No pun intended, but it's unique. Younique sisterhood. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. If you have any comments or concerns, please let me know. Thanks.